What a moment this was, and what heartbreaking stuff this is, man. The big C. I don't even like to say it, man. CANCERs. So many individuals out there, whether it's a family member, a friend, or maybe even yourself. You could be battling it right now. It takes so many great people away. It truly is the worst. And I say that as someone who's seen it firsthand, experienced it, lost a loved one. It just sucks, man. And if you feel the same way, man, let me know below in the comments, and let me know if you remember this. Back in 2013, Jack Hoffman, 9 years old at this time, battling brain cancer in the Nebraska Cornhuskers. How cool was this, and just dope of them to have this little dude come out there and take a handoff and run it 69 yards for a touchdown, man. And here he is all these years later, man, and 10 years later, going on 11. I think I got my math correct, right? That he was 9 years old at this time, had been diagnosed with brain cancer at the age of 5, 4 years in, battling it at that point when he ran that touchdown in. And here now at the age of 19, he has passed away. And his father actually passed away from brain cancer in 2021 as well. So sad, man. It just devastates families as it did this family. RIP to both of them, Andy and Jack. Rest up, both of you guys. Prayers out to the Hoffman family. And in the wake of their passing, everyone is just reliving this moment, man. What a moment was. Like, you could hear the announcers just speaking about having goosebumps, fighting back tears. And this little dude, like, literally fighting brain cancer since the age of 5, man. He made it to 19 years old. But real talk, he will truly live on forever with this amazing moment, man. Like, that was just so cool that they made that happen. And you see the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking a social network to say Jack Hoffman embodied what it meant to be a Husker every day through his courage, fight, and inspiration. We are heartbroken by his loss and send all our love to the Hoffman family. And once again, the father passed away in 2021, Andy Hoffman, I believe is his name. And also this foundation, what is it called? Team Jack, Twice the Fight. You see the shirt that he's rocking. It says, "It is with heavy hearts that we share the news of the passing of Jack Hoffman, the courageous namesake of the Team Jack Foundation. Jack passed away after a long and hard-fought battle with brain cancer, a journey that inspired countless lives and left a legacy of hope, strength, and resilience." It goes on to say, throughout his battle, Jack touched lives far and wide, from his unforgettable 69-yard touchdown run during the Nebraska spring game that captivated the hearts of millions, to the countless families who found solace and support through the work of Team Jack Foundation. His impact will echo for generations. Jack may no longer be with us in person, but his legacy lives on in the work of the Team Jack Foundation. And for real, y'all, like, I always like to just come on here and talk about things. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, but whatever we're talking about, I like to really get to it and talk about it with y'all. You guys feel me? And like, a lot of times there's sayings that people just spout out that are just cliche, right? Like I was saying, he may have passed away, but he will live on through this epic moment that people will see running that touchdown forever. It really touched a lot of hearts. I mean, not just that, look at the work this foundation, I want to say, raised $19 million. Jack Hoffman, who made national news and won an ESPY 12 years ago. I forgot to mention that. He was also awarded an ESPY when he scored a touchdown in the Nebraska spring game as a 7-year-old pediatric brain cancer patient has passed away from that horrible disease. His foundation, the Team Jack Foundation, has raised over $19 million for pediatric brain cancer research. Please make a donation in honor of Jack or for someone you know. You know what I mean? So raised all this money. He went out there, ran in that TD. Like, this ain't just some cliche saying. This dude will live on forever. He really has left a legacy. But back to where was I? Oh, Jack may no longer be with us in person, but his legacy lives on in the work of the Team Jack Foundation, in the lives of the children and families we've helped, and in the hopes he gave to so many. While we mourn his passing, we also find comfort in knowing that Jack is now reunited with his father, Andy, in heaven. Jack Hoffman, you will always be our hero, man. What a post that is. Whoever put that together, I mean, they just put it so perfectly. This is really heartbreaking, but at the same time, like, touching and dope, bittersweet. You know, it's like so sad to see this guy pass away so young. But look what he did. Look how much money he raised. Look at the mark that he left on the world. You know what I mean? We only live one life, you know? And in his 19 years, giving a death sentence basically from the age of 5. And I don't know if you saw that too in the one post that was talking about the ESPYs. They were saying he was actually 7 when he ran that in. So I think I had that incorrect. Apologies, y'all. I was thinking earlier when I was doing the math, I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, man, this is pretty dope, man. So comment, tap in, let me know if you remember all this, your thoughts. Once again, F cancer. Great work by the Team Jack Foundation. Again, I can't say that enough. And as a Bills fan, I just want to say, and everyone, for real, let me know if you remember when this all went down. When he ran that TDM back in 2013 in the Nebraska spring game. But Bills fans, just popping in my mind right now. I know a lot of y'all probably remember, right? PanchosPick. My rolling them L's probably sounded horrible, right? But he was a Bills fan. You see him, you know, I used to chop it up with him on Twitter. He was at a lot of the games. He did the Why So Serious podcast with Stevie Johnson, Donald Jones, and all that, man. And it was interesting to find out that he was a mortician. I was like, man, ain't that wild? He's battling cancer, but he's a mortician. And I feel like he said something on there that it actually made him, like, not afraid to pass as much. Like, he had come to terms with it. But you know, he was real cool. I chopped it up with him on Twitter. Any other Bills Mafia out there, tap in and let me know if you got the poncho pack. Like, he sent you a thing with stickers, a trading card, a poncho power wristband and stuff like that. And it was cool too. I'll never forget, it came addressed J Coffee Talk. You know what I mean? But what year was that? I believe it was in 2018. They had PanchosPick. He got to announce draft pick for the Buffalo Bills, and that was horrible Harry Harrison Phillips. And from my recollection, they actually like kind of became friends and like hung out and developed some kind of rapport, man. R.I.P. Pancho, for real, man. This made me think of him. You know, obviously Pancho is a grown man, and this is a kid who passed away at 19, but still, you know, they both were battling this horrible disease, not the exact same kind. I forget what exactly it was that Pancho had, but F cancer, man. And that was cool, you know, the way Nebraska was able to put that together for that young man to run in that touchdown. It was cool that the or yeah, Nebraska and the NCAA did that, that the NFL did that at the draft, you know, as they have like celebrity people announce drafts. You guys remember draft picks? You guys remember a couple years ago for the Bills, they had that one bozo who was really a Dolphins fan, who was a quote unquote blogger that I had never heard of, announced the Bills fan, and he was like, "What up, Bills Mafia?" And he sounded like it was some fugazi, goofy-ish, you know. I was like, man, like this is a slap in the face to Bills Mafia. But it made me also think back on when it was Pancho's pick. So R.I.P. Pancho, R.I.P. Jack Hoffman, and R.I.P. to his pops, Andy Hoffman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.